Hi everybody, it's Martin the Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying the Gumby crab. Fairly easy, simple little crab pattern. Quite popular for triggerfish. Well worth a space in your box. So I'm tying a size 4 here, and the hook I'm using is Gammakatsu SL11 3H. Nice strong hook. And just got to start some 6/0 thread, and then get a wee wipe with some super glue, and run that down to the start of the bend, the end of the shank. First thing to tie in is some fluorescent orange ultra chenille. This just makes a little sort of egg sac hot spot, and it helps to display your rubber legs and your eyes in a sort of nice way. So build up your wee ball of that. Trim the waist. Tidy up. Then I'm going to tie in the keel, which will be some 20-pound hard nylon. I'll tie that on top of the shank so that the fly ride's hook point up. And then for legs, I'm just using some Silli legs. Going to tie 3 sets of legs. First on my side, pull them across, tighten them up. And then I'll just stick them in my materials clip. I'll cut them at the end. I think they're easier to control if they're still tabbed together. So the eyes, I'm using a red on this one. But obviously, whichever colour you prefer. I just think with this sort of reddish coloured, reddy brown coloured crab that I'm tying, the red eyes go quite well. I like to tie them so that they're just extending, sort of just reaching past the back of the hook. Then lock everything down. At this stage, I like to come in with a wee bit of super glue. And just coat all that. That'll soak in. Can wind over the top of it. Just really gives you a nice sort of solid underbody, and it's nicely prepared, nice and durable. Then I'm going to take a streamer brush, or a dubbing brush, and this sort of medium brown colour. It's a nice mix of tan and brown, and there's some rubber legs in it. It's an EP brush. And then a couple of chenille crab claws. I like them to be just slightly longer than the eyes. I'll trim away my waist. I'll leave it the length of the body, just making sure to leave a bit of space in the front for where tying off the keel and adding the Weedguard. And if you look here, you can see that there's a space. Right, the claws are about a quarter of the way down the shank. And then before I wind the body, I'll just take a couple of loose wraps around the claws to keep them out of the way, and then just wind this dubbing brush. I'll double it as I go, trying to avoid trapping too many fibres. Squeezing them in. Then when I get to the claws, just back my thread off, pull them forward and get a right tight wrap behind them. And then just carry on. Close touching wraps. When you get to the front, come across it with your thread, and then just hold that tight, and if you just helicopter the wire, it will eventually snap. Fighting with this. Just need to cut it. There we go. And then going forward, just pull it back, and then a quick half hitch. Then we'll come in with our Velcro brush. And be quite rough with this. You need to get all of the trapped fibres out so that you can get a nice, you can trim it to a really nice little crab shape. So once you're happy and you've got a well brushed out ball, we can start the trimming. So anything on the underside, first thing to do is pull that up and away. Make sure you pull your claws down out of the way. You could very easily cut them if you're not careful. Just trim that. Make sure you get everything. And then get the claws again. Make sure you pull the claws down and sweep as much these fibres up above the shank as you can. And then I just cut them round the line of my thumbnail. And that gives quite a nice little even crab shape. Obviously there might be a few stragglers that need trimming. But you'll be more or less done with that single trim. I mean, it's up to you how anal you want to be about it. For me, as long as it's even on both sides and I've got a nice sort of round profile, I'm quite happy. I don't worry too much about any sort of straggling hanging fibres. So then we're ready for the keel. I'm using 3 beads on this. What I like to do is I always use the same size bead. I use 3.8mm tungsten beads, and then it's very easy for me to look in my box and see that which crab's heavier. The keeled crab, you know, if it's got 2 beads, if it's got 3 beads, if it's got 4 beads, you can tell just at a glance. You know, let's sort of try to work out which is which. So just take a gathering wrap. I like to leave this keel just a wee bit loose so that the beads can click a bit when they, you know, if you strip the fly, like when you give it that first bump and then let it sit, it should click. So what I like to do when I'm tying these keels, I use the hot tip to melt the nylon back into a ball so that it can't pull out. Right. So that's, you know, that bump just gives you that wee bit extra security, just to make sure. I'll hit it with a bit of super glue. And the last thing to tie in is the Weedguard, which is just another length of 20 pound mono. Fold it into a loop. 1, 2, 3. And 3 behind. Then pull it down. And there you go. Couple of hot finishes. And the fly is done. Just trim these rubber legs. I like them about 1.5 times the length of the crab body, maybe twice that, twice the length of it, something like that. Nice and long. And there you have it, the Gumby crab Very easy tie. Nothing really complex. The only thing you need to be careful when you're trimming your claw, trimming the brush around the claws. But well worth a place in your box if you're targeting anything that eats crabs. So redfish, triggerfish, bonefish, throw it at a permit if you get a chance. So I hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give me a thumbs up below and remember to subscribe to my channel. Hey, thanks guys. Bye.